Hi, I'm Dr. Ken Adams, here to talk with you about overcoming enmeshment. Today's topic is 5 signs of enmeshment that you might not realize that you're doing. The first is the trouble saying no because of excessive guilt. Guilt that feels like it's just too much and it's always causing you to maneuver, to manipulate, even to lie, particularly with family members. And because you're afraid of disappointing them and find it difficult to hold your ground. And of course, this maneuvering and manipulating only digs a deeper hole that you find it difficult to get out of. 2, you see yourself as kind of an easygoing, go with the flow kind of person, when in fact, what you have maybe missed here, if there's enmeshment, is that you've submerged your needs and learned to compromise or give in on important matters, particularly with family, when doing so would not be in your best interest. So it might be time to rethink what you're calling easygoing. 3, and this is a common one, but it's worth mentioning, is that you and your spouse or partner are fighting about the influence of your family in your romance. And that the conflict doesn't seem resolvable. It's rather intractable, and you find yourself in the middle of having to defend yourself and fighting with your spouse. So that's a common reported issue. Most of the people who come into our Overcoming Enmeshment workshops are coming in often because their spouse or partner has really had enough of being second fiddle. The next one, number 4, is you have an inordinate amount of guilt when you want separate time from your family. Just, for example, particularly around holiday time, let's say, for example, you want to go on vacation over a major holiday and your family often gets together, if not always gets together, and you're made directly or indirectly to feel guilty by your parents, by your siblings, and you sacrifice your own desires to out of guilt and loyalty, and wind up disappointing both yourself and your spouse or partner. And finally, 5, you struggle with your own wants and needs. And you just find it easier to focus on other people's needs, other people's feelings, other people's moods. And what we see with enmeshment often is that you absorb these feelings and needs and moods and make them yours. They feel like they become your needs and feelings, and you wind up feeling lost, even resentful that your needs aren't being met when you've spent so much time meeting other people's needs. So if you find yourself in a few of these, or even 1 or 2 of these signs of enmeshment that people don't realize, maybe it's time to begin to get a little bit deeper into the topic of enmeshment. Thanks for being here today.